So the last time we took a look at a Mini on this channel, turns out the video did very well, so with the car pass, we're back doing it yet again. And that is because of this thing, the John Cooper Works GP Mini from 2021, starting out with 302 horsepower stock, 332 foot-pounds of torque, and weighing 2,855 pounds. It's got a 2-litre engine, and because it's a Mini, it starts out front-wheel drive. This could get interesting. Now for manufacturer colours we have a whopping choice of one, which is just this, it's okay, but it doesn't exactly scream Mini. That might be because I'm used to seeing them in British Racing Green, but oh well. So now we move into upgrades, and I'll just let you have a listen to this thing stock very quickly. So if we go to conversion, we have, how many engine slots do we have? We only have the one, which is the 1.6 litre inline-4 turbo rally. Now upgraded, that will give us 600 horsepower, but stock, that takes it down by 2. And of course we have an option to do a drivetrain swap all the way up from front wheel to rear wheel to all-wheel drive. But I think for the sake of the Mini and keeping this thing original, we are going to go with front wheel drive, which might be a terrible idea, but oh well, there's only one way to find out. We do of course have the option of a Forza front splitter, and for the wing we have, oh my god, that is a wing and a half. Yeah, we're keeping that. So what we're going to go ahead and do with this thing is build it to the top of A class and then go and take it on our favourite little race. Let's see, does that make any difference between the two? It does. And something else I've also noticed, if you look at the back of this, are the Union Jack styled rear lights. Let's see, can I just get to the back of that quickly? I can, there we go. Isn't that interesting? And now here we are at the top of A class with A800. We've actually made this thing heavier, 2,800 up to 2,900, but we do have an increased power of 446. So let's go and take this out on our favourite little racetrack and go and see how it does. Alright, off the line we go with a lot of wheel spin. There goes every single other all-wheel drive car in the known universe. So let's go ahead. Can we get our way past the Ford Focus? We can. That almighty wing is almighty, but it is very distracting. Let's see, can we get past the Golf? Yes, just about. We have to fend off that position from the Golf, but we can get past. Let's see, we'll go up into 6, because this thing is currently running a stock gearbox, because the way that I tried to put the PI means it didn't work out. But we do apparently have 7 gears. Why do we have 7 gears? This is a Mini. But, you know, it's probably best I don't ask. Anyway, let's go up onto here. Oh, those brakes are horrible. Going back into take 2 of this, we just brake well in advance. We still clonk the ball. Great. So, let's see, can we get past 5th at least? Can we get past the Focus? We'll have the Focus try and turn into us, but we can at least get past it. Now we've got to try and get past everybody else. Oh, this does not turn. I should not have... Oh, what did I do? Right, let's see. Down here we can usually get past some people. That's 4th. That is 3rd. I cannot put across into words how much this thing does not steer right now, but hopefully that will change shortly. Let's see. There's a wide body Focus, and its spot is now mine. And if we can get past the Golf, we can. I'm so not used to racing front wheel drive. That has taken us 64% and rewind because the brakes on this one were absolutely terrible. And as we go on to the final bit now, just 92% left of the race. Sorry, 93, 94. It's going out quicker than I can keep up with it. So let's go ahead and cross the line in a somehow first. I'm not going to question it. Ignore the fact we had to rewind. But that is 2 minutes and 8 seconds of a race. Not bad, especially for A-Class. And now we've got to go ahead and build this thing up for drag racing, because that was a quite interesting little race, I will give you that. But now we make it all-wheel drive, and sadly, as much as I love the almighty wing at the back of this thing, we do have to take it off because it does get in the way of downforce by quite a lot. But it is an almighty wing, and it is glorious. So let's see, just out of sheer interest, if I go and build this up all the way, do we get more power out of this thing than we get if we were to put the other engine in? So we've got to be 668. So that will take us up to 474. That will take us up to 581. Looking good for it so far. We've done that bit already. We'll go and that's 609. What do we get from this? 627. And with the turbos, actually no, I could add some stuff on here. Fully upgraded, we are at 627 brake horsepower, which is just a bit less than that other engine. Okay, so something that I didn't figure out was the fact this had optional paint groups, which wasn't shown on the paint earlier, so we're going to go ahead and make that bit white. And what do we do for paint group number 2? That is the roof, so we'll make that blue. And I take it paint group number 3, yep, is that. So we're going to go ahead and make that bit red, because red, white and blue. British Mini, technically owned by BMW, but we're not going to talk about that. In red, white and blue, just in a very odd combination. So here we are with about the dumbest drag race I think I've ever done in my life. So let's go ahead and line up a Mini. We'll go and try and launch control it, because apparently we can do that for some unknown reason. And away we go. This time we don't have a Volvo to contend with. If you haven't seen that, go check out last week's video. But let's go and see what can we get through the camera with the Mini. We can get 170. How can we get 172 with this? I'm concerned but amazed. Right, let's go throw some road tyres on this thing, and we'll go see what it can do. If I can get this Mini to hit 200, I'm going to be very surprised. And a bit scared. And away we go across the motorway, or rather along the motorway, I don't know. But we're going to try and see what this thing can do, and if it hits 200 miles an hour, well, I don't know what to say, really. I've given this thing its stock engine back, because honestly I felt kind of bad just putting a regular kind of engine in it. But on its stock power, we're going to try and see what this thing can do. It is all-wheel drive, and it's hit 200. Correction, it is doing over 200. What? Why? How? Who? Who let me loose with a Mini? It has hit 206 going out of the speed zone, and going to the downhill, I've got a feeling this thing's going to hit probably around 212 to 213, so let's go see if that's right. And through the camera at 211, let's see, to the downhill, that's 212, 213, 214, 215. If we get any quicker, 216, any quicker than that, or is 216 our limit? I think 216 might just be our limit. But, I don't know what to say, and I'm a bit scared of this thing now. Oh, and in case you're wondering what the inside of it looked like, because I didn't get a chance to show you, here it is. Not bad. And now I present the dumbest idea I think I've had with this thing all week. Let's go and put some drift tyre compound on this thing. We're going to go ahead and go to conversion and drivetrain swap. We'll make it rear wheel drive with 600 brake horsepower. And because honestly I kind of missed it, we're bringing back the almighty wing of wings. Why? I still don't get why this is on the back of a Mini, but you know, it looks like an IKEA table. I mean, look at that. Tell me it does not look like an IKEA table. Anyway, I'm going to go and set this thing up for drifting, and we're going to go and see if it can actually drift. If it does, again, I shall be amazed. And here we go with the drifting Mini. I never thought I would say that sentence in my life, but here we are. I don't know what this thing can do, because again, Mini, it is rear-wheel drive, but it is certainly trying to show me up here with 39,000 points. Out of this thing? 39,000! That's done better than the ATS, which got 38 on its second attempt. Right, what's this thing going to do on its second attempt? Is it going to pull out like 40,000 or something? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, and that is to complete this drift run. We might end up very sideways. We were very sideways, but it was not as much as last time. That was only 35,000 points. But still, a rear-wheel drive drifting Mini, something I never thought I would see or make. But here it is. So, who would have thought a drifting Mini would be the way that we round out today's video? Isn't that absolutely crazy? Right, there's a Supra here, look. Supra, can you do this? But with the Mini? I think not. Oh, and away they go. But this thing, I don't have words, honestly. But I am very much amazed. And honestly, I love it. But I think the bit that I like most is that ginormous wing at the back of it. As like I say, strapping an IKEA coffee table to the back of your car, it is that confusing, it is making me forget how to English. But anyway, that is going to be it from me for this video, so if you have the car pass, go ahead and pick up one of these. They're not exactly the fastest car, they're not exactly going to break any land speed records. I don't know where that one just appeared from, but hello, just appeared out of nowhere. Smoke Screen was very active, I see. But yeah, it's not going to break the most records, but it's going to be something at least a little bit fun to try out for yourself. And with that said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, feel free to go ahead and leave a like, and also feel free to go ahead and share, as it helps out the channel and the video an absolute ton. If you're new here, feel free to go ahead and press subscribe, and also leave a comment. I love to read them and try to reply to as many as I possibly can. But yeah, for me and the drifting mini, I never thought I would say that sentence, but here we are. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll go and see you all in the next video. Tech out. A drifting mini with an IKEA table wing. Well, I never. I love it.